Good evening. Good evening. How's everyone out there doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Good Tuesday evening. See, I can't wait until Thursday. I'm saying Thursday. Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith. As you go on your way to be a better you, why not follow my basic principles to build your best life? I appreciate you tuning in today. Good evening, good evening. Come on in, come on in. As we continue our series, we're under construction. And this month, the month of November, we are talking about our second building material, which is discipline. Discipline. And more than discipline, self-discipline. You have to get to a point in your life where you're not depending on others to keep you in shape. You have to be responsible for your own destiny, for your own goals, for doing your own thing. So that is where we are this month. Today, I'm talking about develop good habits. Develop good habits. Good habits, good habits. Now, once you establish good habits, you form a firm foundation. Because, that word good, that's positive right there. Good evening, Dan. Thanks for tuning in. And today we are live on Facebook, Twitter, a Periscope, as well as YouTube. And I have fans all over from Canada, Jamaica, Bahamas, of course, United States, and Nigeria. Now, my platform is about helping the young men to meet their obstacles and be the best that they can be. And I have a good following of young men all the way from Nigeria that are trying to be the best that they can. So I appreciate all my fans all over. So again, today we're talking about developing those good habits. And once you form them, you have a good foundation. So that's a good place to start. Then discipline yourself to live by your foundations of good habits. So it's one thing to have them, but you need to live by them. So that's just the same as, you can go and get a bunch of fruit and vegetables and have them in the house. And you say, oh, if I get a little hungry between meals, I'll just snack on some carrots or whatever. But as soon as you feel your stomach rumbling, what do? You run for the chips and the candy. So even though you know that it's a good habit to eat the fruits and the vegetables, you're not living by it. So once you have those good habits, you have to live by them. So I guess your next question would be then, what are some good habits that would assist in building your best life? I'm glad you asked. One of them is setting goals. And I talk about goals all the time because your goals are important. And I mean, your goals come down to anything in life that you want to do or want to accomplish. Those are your goals, because you can't just say, this is what I'm going to do, and magically it appears. I don't think we have any genies out there. You have to work for those things. So therefore, you have to set those goals. And remember, I said, what kind of goals do you need to set? SMART goals. They need to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and have the time based. So you need to put a time in there. And then write an affirmation. Those affirmations are so important. There are many people, people walk around and have a smile on their face and everybody thinks, oh, all is well in the world with them. She's always happy. She's always smiling. And you never know. That may be the person that is at their lowest. They may have low self-esteem. May think nobody loves them. Writing that affirmation, you are writing those things that you feel inside of you or that you want. And those affirmations are from you to you. So they're all going to be positive. My name is Deborah Smith. I am a go-getter. I will reach my goals. My goals for this month are to obtain 2,000 followers. My goal is to get 5 shares for each video I do. My goal is to be a positive influence for everyone. My goal is to love others. I know that I am important. I know that my life matters. I am somebody. My name is Deborah Smith. So everything I said was positive. If you write that, you repeat it every day, you begin to live by that. You forget about all those negative things that people have tried to put into your spirit. So that's another important thing that you can build. Okay? As you develop those good habits. Okay, another one is to respect others. That is a good habit to form. You know how you want to be treated. So how about you treat other people that way? Treat people with kindness and respect. And hopefully it will be returned to you. That is a good habit to form. Protect your credibility, and I cannot say that enough. That means you need to build a good reputation and then work to keep it. It does you no good to build a reputation so people, when they think about you or see your name or hear somebody else mention you, they always think, oh, that's a good person. Oh, I needed help one day. That person helped me. They're always doing something positive. So that in itself, you are building a good reputation. So you always want to have that. So you need to protect your reputation. Once you go out and you do things that are not above board, like cheat or steal or do some things like that, then you are damaging your reputation. So again, you're trying to form good habits. So once you get that good reputation and your credibility, you got to hold on to it. Listen to authoritative figures. There are some people out there that have some good things to help you so that you won't make the mistakes that they made. So it's a good habit to listen to those people. They are trying to assist you, to help you, to be better, to do better. So you have to listen to them. Hear what they have to say, even though you think, oh, here she comes again. Why? And I know grandmama gonna say, have you been studying enough? Oh, here comes grandmama. But listen, you're going to get something good out of that. Listen. Then you got to follow basic principles. Basic principles are not taught these days. It was something that years ago, basic principles were taught at home. They were taught at school. They were taught at church. People had those principles and they lived by them. And I think the world was a better place. Now you may say, basic principles, what are you talking about? You have to tune in to build your best life. I talk about my basic principles all the time. Or you have to get my book, Build Your Best Life with Deborah D. Smith, full of basic principles. But your basic principles are key. And I'll just throw one out at you. Some people think that it's not cool to be a gentleman anymore. So you go to pick up a date, you sit out there, you honk the horn, you want them to come out to the car, then you expect that you're gonna say, this is where we're going to eat, and hey, we gonna split this bill. When you get back home, you'll get out, they gotta walk to the door. Good basic principles. Be respectful of someone. You should not be taking anyone out on a date that you don't respect. If you respect that person, if they still live with their parents, first of all, you need to meet them before you take them out. If they don't, if you're in college or whatever, and they no longer live with their parents, that's fine. But when you go to pick them up, walk to the door. Pick them up, open their car door. When you get where you're going, open the door, hold their chair. Be polite. Pay the bill. Yes, you need to pay the bill. If you invited someone out, you need to pay the bill. And then when you take them home, you walk them to the door. If they invite you in, fine. If they don't, good night. Enjoyed you. I'll give you a call. That is part of having a good basic principle, knowing how to treat a young lady. They like that. I can tell you I'm a young lady, so I like that. Have good work ethics. With people all the time, I want a good job. I want to be in management. I want to make a lot of money. I want to make 6 figures, blah, 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 blah. What kind of work are you doing? Are you arriving to work late? Are you not meeting your deadlines? What are you doing? Have good work ethics. If you're supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock, that doesn't mean you're swinging getting off $2.95 at 8. It doesn't mean you're driving up in the parking lot talking to people at 8. At 8, you're at your desk, your computer is already on, you are ready to go to work. That doesn't mean that you get off at 5, at 4:45, you're knocking people down trying to get out of the building. Have good work ethics. You're calling in every Monday. Every Monday you sick or somebody died. No. Have good work ethics. Those are good habits to have. Then people are not reluctant to promote you or give you more job responsibilities if you show that you are doing a good job of what you're doing. It's just like being a good steward. Be a good steward of your work. Keep your promises. If you promise someone something, do it. Yes, I will build your house. I know you need somebody to help you move those clothes that you're giving into Goodwill. I'll come up and help you. Somebody has called you. Hey, girl, I'm going to the mall. You want to go? Oh, yes, yeah. Let's go pick me up. You going to the mall. Didn't you promise your other friend that you were going to help them? You just broke a promise. That's not cool. Not at all. You tell your friend, man, we're going to hang and do some hoops this afternoon. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Then your girl called. She wants you to take her to the movies. The movie's not only playing that night. I'm sorry you're just calling. I would take you. Not a problem, but I promised some guys I was going to play. Oh, they're more important than I am. No, they're not more important than you are. But I promised that I was going to play hoops with them, so I'm going to keep my word. You keep your word, regardless of who it is. Just explain the circumstances. That is a good habit to form. This is one of the big ones for me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I hate a liar. So it just doesn't matter. I mean, if you're going to get in trouble or whatever, tell the truth. I will forgive something that you did that I don't like before I'll forgive you for telling a lie. So be truthful. Be honest. That's a good habit to form. Watch your circle of friends. Last month, as we were talking about these building materials, that was the first building material, your associates. Be careful of the people that you have in your circle. Form good friends, peers, associates. Be careful. Monitor that circle, and you need to thin them out every now and then, and that's what you need to do. But that is a good habit to form and a good habit to keep. So those are some great habits that you can formulate, you can keep and live by. Make your good habits habit forming. Keep them. It's all good. So I hope that you enjoyed our message for today. Develop good habits, because good habits are something that are good to have. It is a part of being disciplined. because you are keeping the habits. No one is saying this is what you need to do. You know what they are, and you are living by those good habits. So you are being disciplined. So it's all in those building materials that you need to help you to have a great life. Good habits, building materials, discipline is the second building material. So again, I thank you for tuning in wherever you are streaming from. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, I appreciate it. Whatever part of the country that you are streaming and viewing from, I appreciate it. Come back. I'll be on again Thursday at 6:30. I may be on by myself, but I will be on Thursday. Won't keep you long, but consistency is a big thing. So I'm on every Thursday at 6:30. So I will be on Thursday at 6:30. So I hope that someone will be here to join me. Visit my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org. That's www.buildyourbestlife.org. There you can find more about my platform, more about myself, my calendar of events, my blog. I have a new article that comes out each Monday. So please go out there and read my blogs. And of course, my web store is out there. And that's where you can obtain an autographed copy of my book, Build Your Best Life. So go on my website, www.buildyourbestlife.org, buildyourbestlife.org. And this book is a great piece of material that is good for every age group. And so I thank you again for tuning in. Have a safe and thankful Thanksgiving. Be grateful for everything that you have accomplished in 2020. I know we've had some things that were not so good during this year, but we are all still here living and breathing. So be grateful for that. Again, thank you for tuning in. And as you go on your way to be the best that you can be, there will be some pitfalls, distractions, rough terrain, and detours. Don't let any of these negative aspects of your journey stop you. Though they may slow you down, keep going to be the best you so that you can build your best life. Thank you. Love you. Be blessed.